Ladies and gentlemen, today is Friday. This is the day that the Lord has made. We are rejoicing. We are already rejoicing, and we're already glad in it. If you are coming on live, I want you to hit the like button, hit the share button, tag Lolly Dolly everybody, and let them know your boy Ramon Preston, my squad, we alive right here in the beautiful Buckhead community of Atlanta. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Ramon Preston Show. Please hit the like button. Please hit the share button. Please tag Lolly, Dolly, everybody, and let them know that we're live right here on this beautiful Friday, October the 14th, 2022. And please, if you would be so kind, put in the comments what city you're watching me from. Let me know what city you're watching me from. It always blesses me when I look into the comments of our lives and I see so many of you from different areas outside of Atlanta, some people from outside of the country who tune in to watch the show. I really appreciate you supporting the Ramon Preston Show. I appreciate you supporting everything that we do here at Ramon Preston Enterprises. So good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Ramon Preston Show. If you don't know, now you know. I'm your host, Ramon Preston, every Monday through Friday, right here, 12 o'clock noon Eastern Standard Time. I show up here on this show to really share information with you that I know can be used to help you start, help you structure, and help you scale your business, your income streams. So whether you're a W-2 employee, a 1099 contractor, or a full-fledged, full-time, 100% business owner, you know that there are certain things you need to do in order to scale your business and succeed in business. And some of those things relate to how you start, how you structure your company, how you integrate the right systems and processes, how you execute your action plans. And all of these things are the things that I share on this show, because I know in order for you to scale and succeed, you have to know these things and you got to do them on a day-to-day basis. So I appreciate you so much. I want to say thank you for you or whoever that's watching. If you have already RSVP'd for our upcoming business boot camp, I want to say congratulations to you and thank you for RSVPing for our upcoming business boot camp. If you haven't had an opportunity to RSVP, I'm going to extend an opportunity for you to do it. The registration is still open. Here's the good part about it, just in case you don't know. It's free. I'm literally hosting a free live public event next Saturday, October the 22nd, right here in Buckhead at the Marriott Buckhead Conference Center. It's going to be a 4-hour deep dive. So we'll be streaming it live to those who RSVP. You'll have access to watch it virtually, but we're also going to be in person. And I'm taking 4 hours next Saturday out of my time, out of my schedule, to do a deep dive for you on holding companies and creative tax strategies. Now, why am I doing that? Well, one of the reasons why I'm doing it is because I know my community needs to be educated on holding companies and creative tax strategies. These are two of the most powerful concepts that you should know, especially if you are the financial breadwinner of your family, and if you plan on becoming financially free, maybe plan on becoming a millionaire, maybe plan on becoming wealthy. Well, I'm telling you, ain't no way in this world you gonna scale to millionaire levels, to wealth levels, if you don't understand holding companies, if you don't understand systems and processes and creative strategies for minimizing your taxes and maximizing your profit. So I'll be dealing with a lot of these principles next Saturday, October the 22nd. It's absolutely free. Now, I also want to say thank you to those of you who took me up on my offer. What have been offering this week is I'm giving you 2 courses, one course on the holding company, another course on creative tax strategies, because everything that I teach in my live events, it's based on what I provide to clients as a business coach and consultant. It's based on the information that I provide as a business and financial educator. So I have an educational platform. It's called Ramon Preston University. It's online, virtual, and one of my signature programs is called the Millionaire Blueprint. And this Millionaire Blueprint teaches you all the business and financial wealth building principles that you need to become a millionaire. That's why we call it a Millionaire Blueprint. So we teach you how to start and structure holding companies. We teach you how to implement creative tax strategies. We teach you how to integrate systems and processes for sales, marketing, operations, financial systems and processes. We teach you about real estate investing. We teach you about family legacy wealth building. We teach you about goal setting. This program is really a very comprehensive program. And so what I decided to do this week and next week, leading up to my free live event on the 22nd, I decided to take 2 of my courses out of that Millionaire Blueprint. The course that I have on how to start and structure holding companies and the course on creative tax strategies. And I decided to offer these 2 courses for $197. Now keep in mind, these 2 courses alone are single courses that would cost you $497 a piece if you just went to my website today. If you went to Ramon Preston University right now and clicked on business programs, you're going to see those 2 courses individually cost $497. So these 2 courses would typically cost you $994 to purchase. And these are awesome courses. It's a lot of information. I decided to give them to you for $197 because I want you to take this week and next week leading up to my free boot camp to really educate yourself, to start going through these courses so you can be better prepared for the 4-hour deep dive. So you're not like weirded out trying to figure out, man, what you talking about? You've already familiarized yourself, and while you're learning, you're able to prepare better to see what questions you want me to answer during the 4-hour deep dive. As a matter of fact, I also added to this offer a private live Zoom coaching call that I'm hosting tomorrow at 12 o'clock noon. So if you want to take me up on that offer, I want you to reach out to me today. I have some things that I'm going to talk to you about on the show today, but I just wanted to at least say that at the beginning of this live, because I know if you're watching me and if you follow me regularly on social media, you're probably interested in holding companies. You're probably interested in entrepreneurship. You're probably already in business, but you're just trying to figure out how to grow your business. You might be interested in trying to figure out how to expand your organization. And so these principles that I teach and I share with you, not just on the show, but through my programs and services, are principles that you probably need. And so I'm offering this. I don't know if I'm going to continue to keep this offer open next week leading up to the event, but this week I've kept it open as long as I could. We're giving you a course on holding companies. You get my entire holding company course. It also has a startup kit in it. So there's a do-it-yourself startup kit that you get in the course. So I train you on holding companies, all the ins and outs. Then I have a do-it-yourself startup kit to show you how to file and form your own paperwork if you want to do your own paperwork. And I show you how to file for your EIN, for your articles of organization. We have an operating agreement already inside of that kit. We have other documents that you can use if you want to build your holding company out. And I'm giving you a creative tax strategy course, because most entrepreneurs that are in business, they don't know how to track their income and expenses right. They don't know what their tax liability is. They don't forecast for the financial future. They do none of this. Most entrepreneurs don't do none of this. So I'm giving you those 2 courses. I'm giving you access to my live Zoom coaching call tomorrow. And of course, you get a free VIP ticket to my event next week. So all four of those benefits you get for $197. I don't care where you go on the internet. I guarantee you ain't gonna find nobody giving you 2 courses like that, a free live Zoom coaching call, and a VIP ticket to a 4-hour event, in person or virtual, with me hosting all of it. There's nowhere on the internet you're gonna find somebody giving you all that for $197. So with that being said, today I want to talk to you about how to master the holding company concept. How do you master the holding company concept? I'm telling y'all, there's going to come a time in the near future, especially the way the economy is, there's going to come a time in the near future that a lot of you that watch me and hear me keep talking about holding companies and creative tax strategies and systems and processes, there's going to come a time in the near future you're going to circle back around and say, man, this dude was right. He kept preaching it. He kept saying it. He kept preparing us. He kept urging us. And we just thought he was trying to sell us on a course. We just thought he was just trying to, finesse us out of some money like another internet guru. This guy was really trying to help us prepare ourselves to be successful in business and in finances. That's what I'm doing. And I know in order for you to be successful in business and in your finances, you have to at some point familiarize yourself with the holding company concept and learn and educate yourself so that you can become a master at this concept. So how do you master the holding company concept? I'm going to give you 3 ways that you can master the holding company concept. Number 1, you can master the holding company concept by using the holding company to position yourself. If you want to become a master of the holding company concept, the first thing or first way to master the holding company concept is for you to position yourself. Use the holding company to position yourself. So what do I mean by that? Here's what I mean by that. When you are starting a business and you go into the marketplace with that business and your goal is to sell a product or sell a service through that business, you are essentially entering into what business experts call red oceans. You're entering into a red ocean, okay? A red ocean is red because it's a body of water that's full of blood. So if you went into a part of the ocean that was red, it would suggest that sharks have infested that area and they are actually feeding on something that has become their prey. Are you with me on that? And so when you enter into the marketplace as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, looking to sell products and services, and you have not thought it through on how to properly position yourself, you are essentially entering into a red ocean. And what typically happens to entrepreneurs who go into red oceans, meaning that they go into an industry, they go into a market, they try to sell a product and a service in a certain space, and because it's a red ocean, they get eaten up by the sharks. What that translates into is they go out of business, or they stay in business and they never make any money, and they keep financing their business from their job, and they keep going backwards and losing. They burn money on a day-to-day basis because they're being eaten up in a red ocean. How do you combat that? Well, one way you can combat that is you can do like this book says. There's a book that was written called Blue Ocean Strategy. You can create a blue ocean. But a lot of business owners, especially small business owners and solopreneurs, they don't have the capacity, they don't have the money, the resources, They don't even have the creativity. Most business owners, including me, we don't have this ingenuity like the Mark Zuckerbergs of the world, or the Jeff Bezos of the world, or the Elon Musk of the world. We don't have the ingenuity to create a blue ocean, meaning that you're just in an ocean all by yourself. Your business is an anomaly. That doesn't necessarily happen. That book is a good book to read. The strategies behind the book are good strategies, but it doesn't typically happen like that for the average entrepreneur and business owner. So what that means is you've got to figure out a way to exist in a red ocean. Like, if you following me just on this live, it should be making sense to you that, okay, you can try to be a Uber, you could try to be a DoorDash, you could try to be a Facebook or Meta, you could try to be a Tesla, or you could say, you know what, this is who I am. I'm an entrepreneur, I'm an everyday person, I got a good idea, I got products and services that I want to sell, I want to get out here and grind and hustle, and I might not be able to create a blue ocean, but here's a red ocean. This ocean is bloody, it's a lot of sharks feeding, it's a lot of people in this industry that's doing same or similar things and might be even better than I am. So how can I go into this red ocean and still make enough money to grow my business, to scale my business, and to succeed? Well, one way is to properly position yourself with your business. So for example, instead of me going into the marketplace saying, hey, I'm the guy that's selling this product and selling this service, I can actually position myself at the top of the mountain and become an expert in the space, not just with the product and service that I'm selling. That's two different businesses. So for example, if you are a consultant, I'm just giving you an example. Let's say if you're a consultant, right? And then let's say if you are a service provider. I'm gonna just try to make it easier so you can understand. So let's say you are a tree consultant, or let's say you are a paint consultant, or let's say you are a plumbing consultant. I'm just using like regular, just average names of businesses and industries so that you can understand. If I'm a plumbing consultant, or if I'm a painting consultant, or if I'm a tree consultant, that's different from me being a plumbing service provider. Can you agree with that? That's different from me being a paint service provider, a tree service provider. These are two different businesses. Isn't it? These are two different businesses. So if you talk to a plumbing consultant, they may refer you to a plumbing service provider, but it doesn't necessarily mean a plumbing consultant is going to come to your house and do the plumbing. And so when you think about going into a red ocean, when you think about mastering the holding company concept, the reason why you want to build this type of infrastructure, because you really want to create two separate businesses just from the one thing that you know you can do. So if I know I'm a plumber and I know I have the ability to be a plumbing service provider, if I was going into the plumbing business, I'm not going to go into the marketplace as a plumbing service provider. I'm not going to do that, especially in this type of world that we're in now, because again, if I go into the market just as a plumbing service provider because I'm a good plumber and I know I want to start a plumbing company, I'm going into a red ocean and I'm going to get eaten up by the sharks because everybody's a plumber, or there are a lot of plumbers, and I don't want to deal with that competition. I would rather position myself the best way I can with my business infrastructure to present myself in the marketplace as a plumbing consultant. And now I can market myself better because I can actually start providing value to the marketplace as a plumbing consultant to discuss things relating to this industry. And once I start getting attention, once I start creating an awareness, once I start engaging my community in this marketplace, it's easy for me to share with my community that even though I am a plumbing consultant, I have a plumbing service provider division. Do you understand what I'm saying? This would work with any type of business, but this is how you master the holding company concept. I tell my clients this all the time that I work with, that when you hear me talking about the holding company concept, you have to wrap your mind around things like this, not just, oh, I got an LLC, that's a holding company. Oh, I got my EIN number, that's a holding company. You're talking about the structure, the legal side of it. I'm talking about the conceptual side of it. I'm talking about how do I actually use it to go into the marketplace to have more leverage so that I can make money. So this is the first way you master the holding company concept, by positioning yourself. All right. Number two, how do I master the holding company concept? Well, by prioritizing profits. So position is the first way to master the holding company concept. Profits is the second way to master the holding company concept. Why? Because you are using this concept to create as many streams of income as you possibly can. That's the goal. So when I hear people say, oh, I need multiple streams of income, and what happens is they're trying to create like 8 different businesses. That ain't how you create multiple streams of income. That goes against the holding company concept, or the principles surrounding the holding company concept. Because one of the principles behind the holding company concept is the principle of symbiotic flows. Have you ever heard of that term? If you didn't, it's because you ain't around me enough. Symbiotic flows. So when you're using the principles surrounding the holding company concept, one of the principles you're going to use is the principle of symbiotic flows. So that means I'm not going to be in like 8 or 9 different industries. I'm going to be at the top of the mountain as the asset manager of my holding company, and I'm going to figure out how many streams of profits can I create from the mountaintop without losing my ability to have symbiotic flows. A symbiotic flow is simply streams of income that all flow from the same ocean or flow to the same ocean. They're all connected to the same body of water, not different. Like, for example, I'm not going to be doing plumbing and I'm trying to do, like apparel and plumbing. You're trying to start 2 different businesses. And so many entrepreneurs do this and they wonder why they don't make profits. Well, it's because you don't really understand how to create symbiotic flows. So if my holding company is all about profits, and this is my ocean, this is my body of water, I want profits. I want my holding company to grow. I want my holding company to expand. I want to increase the value of my holding company. Now I need to look at what are the main things that I can use to position myself as a consultant, because I want to be at the top of the mountain. And then whatever it is that I'm doing as a consultant, can I use that same thing to become a service provider or a product provider? And if I can, and I separate this into another business, how many different streams can I create that are all symbiotic, similar to this, so that I don't lose my focus on profits? Man, I'm giving y'all free game right here. This is just free game I'm giving you. I'm showing you how to become a master at this holding company concept, all right? And then number 3, the third way to master the holding company concept is, I'm just making it easy for you to understand. It's performance. It's performance. And so what I mean by this is you've got to learn to perform in a way that your holding company, your divisions, your subsidiaries, your streams of income, they all become a part of this conglomerate, this enterprise of asset management. That's where it all begins and ends at. Because what happens is when you're able to put the right structure together using the holding company concept. You have a holding company, you may have some divisions, you may have some subsidiaries or operating entities. And then you integrate the right systems. You have your marketing systems, you know how to market and position yourself in the market. You have your sales systems, you know how to create profits because you have products and services that you're taking to the marketplace and you're generating profits. You have your financial systems and your operational systems. What happens is you start becoming this puppet master. That's what you become. You become a puppet master, and your puppets are all the assets that are within your your ecosystem, and you're able to move those assets around and circulate those assets within your ecosystem in a way that you start minimizing taxes, maximizing profits, expanding into new things, and hiring staff and developing new products and services, and you become this engine of success. Am I making sense to you? Well, guess what? If I ain't making sense to you, it's because you need more than just one show to get this information. And so I'm offering you today, and I don't know if this offer is going to hold by Monday because I've extended this offer all week. I'm going to say it again, okay? Next Saturday, October the 22nd, I'm hosting a free 4-hour business boot camp on holding companies and creative tax strategies. Two of the most important concepts you as an entrepreneur, as a financial breadwinner, have to learn if you want to become a millionaire, if you want to be successful financially, all right? Leading up to next Saturday, I have extended a one-time offer. And this one-time offer is for me to provide for you my holding company course. This is one course that I have. This course is on how to start and structure a holding company, okay? How to start and structure I'm going to put it this way, holding companies. This is one course, okay? This one course right now on my website, if you go to Ramon Preston University, this course will cost you $497, all right, for this one course. I have another course on there called Creative Tax Strategies. This course on Ramon Preston University is a part of my financial course package. This course is $497. I also provide weekly coaching calls. I have weekly coaching calls that I provide for all of my coaching clients who are in my 1-year coaching program called the Millionaire Mentorship Program. This program right now is currently $3,500, and we host 52 weekly coaching calls. My weekly coaching calls are exclusive to my coaching program, and my one-on-one coaching sessions are actually $997 per hour, because as a business and financial consultant, I can charge those prices because I know what I do works, and I've helped people save tens of thousands and make tens of thousands, so there's no question about it. So I have a live Zoom coaching call that I'm offering this Saturday, tomorrow, at 12 o'clock noon, and then I'm offering a VIP ticket, free, by the way. This is a free VIP ticket to my 4-hour event. This is my 4-hour event next Saturday. So I'm giving you all 4 of these benefits for $197. I mean, I want you to do the math on that. You tell me if that's a good deal. I mean, honestly, tell me if that's a good deal. So if you could get access to a course on how to start and structure holding companies, this is a $497 course. I teach you all the ins and outs of holding companies and more. It has a do-it-yourself startup kit in it. So I literally have walkthrough tutorial videos, the documents like operating agreements, asset transfer agreements, lease agreements. There are different documents that are in there, but I literally show you how to start and structure a holding company. I also have a course called Creative Tax Strategy. So I teach you a lot of the creative strategies on how you minimize your tax liability and maximize your profits using your business activities. I have a live Zoom coaching call that I'm hosting tomorrow at 12 o'clock noon, and next Saturday, October the 22nd, a free VIP ticket to a 4-hour event. You can attend in person or virtual. I'm giving you all this for $197. And the reason why I'm doing it is because I want you to start training now so that by the time we meet up tomorrow, if you have any questions, I can answer those questions. And next week during the 4-hour event, I can answer those questions. So if you want to take me up on this offer, all you have to do is text. Let me clear this board so I can show you what to do. Just text the word special right now to 404-478-7213. I even told all of my coaching clients, if you are a coaching client or if you are a part of my Millionaire Blueprint program already, you don't necessarily need these 2 courses because you already have access to these courses. So what I extended to people who are already in my program is, if you want to be a part of the $197 offer, I will give you 1 hour of coaching for $197. So if you go to my website, it's $997. I'm giving it to you for $197. So you save $800. And even if you don't want to schedule the session this week, at least you have 1 coaching session on your account. So when you do need to use that hour, you can just call and schedule that 1 hour to sit down with me. Text special to 404-478-7213. Because I don't know if it's going to be here tomorrow. I don't know if it's going to be here Sunday. I don't know if it's going to be here when my staff returns to the office Monday. But what I do know is today, you can text the word special to 404-478-7213. And when you text the word special, I know today I will guarantee you access to my holding company course, my creative tax strategy course. You will have access to join me tomorrow for a live Zoom coaching call. This is a private coaching call I'm hosting only for people who are in this offer. And next week, you'll attend the business boot camp and your VIP ticket will be priority, meaning that if you come in person, you sit in the front. If you join me virtual, you're going to be on the virtual platform. But if you have any questions, I'll answer all your questions first so that you can have priority. So all you have to do is text the word special. Don't miss out on this. I mean, come on, $197, you'll give that away this weekend just going to the gas station or going out to eat. Educate yourself. Prepare yourself to become a master of the holding company. I appreciate you joining me this week. This has been an amazing week here at Ramon Preston Enterprises. My hope and expectation is that you've learned a whole lot on today's show. Please let me know what your biggest takeaway is from today's show. Drop it in the comments. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube page. Follow me on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. Just follow me on all platforms. And I appreciate you. We'll be back here Monday. 12 o'clock noon, Eastern Standard Time for another edition of the Ramon Preston Show. Have an amazing weekend. I'll see you then. One of the most important ways to master the holding company concept, if you know anything about the holding company concept, one of the most powerful ways. So if you know anything about the holding company concept, one of the most powerful ways to master that concept is by learning how to use the holding company to properly position yourself in the market. Let me explain to you what I mean. When you have a business and you sell a product or you provide a service and you go into the marketplace, you are essentially going into like a red ocean because it's bloody, sharks are eating, you have a lot of competition. Most businesses are not blue ocean businesses, meaning that it's not like you're in the ocean by yourself, because you have a lot of competition and there are a lot of people doing the same thing even better than you are who are dominating that space. So when you're able to use the holding company to properly position yourself, I'll give you an example. Let's say if you are a plumber and you're extremely good at plumbing, you can go into the market as a plumbing service provider, or you could position yourself as a plumbing expert, as a plumbing consultant who happens to have a division within your company that provides the plumbing service. So that's actually two businesses. But when you are able to position yourself as such, it gives your plumbing service more value, and it gives you as a plumbing expert more credibility. You want to learn more about how to use this strategy so you can become a master? Text the word special to 404-478-7213. I want to give you access to it. Company concept, one of the most powerful. Ways to master that concept is by learning how to use the holding company. North Carolina, baby. So next Saturday, October 22nd, right there at the Marriott Buckhead Conference Center, I'm hosting a 4-hour business boot camp, and it's going to be centered around two very important concepts and principles: holding companies and creative